What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy from the one and only world famous Weldtec Designs. Okay, maybe I got a little bit crazy there, but you know, we're hanging out in the cul-de-sac today, and what I do have to show you is something that could be world famous, and that's this Roadtrek 210 Popular. These things are super cool, but you know what makes them even better is a lift kit from Weldtec Designs. I'm going to show you all about it in this video, so let's have some fun. The big thing on these Roadtreks is all of them are going to have this skirting along the bottom of them. Well, from the factory, you know that skirting sits really low, and we hear the horror stories about people ripping them off. Well, the big problem is they're really hard to get replacement parts because they don't really make these anymore unless you find one kind of wrecked or somebody has something laying around. So we know that you don't want to damage it. That is definitely key, because probably the cost of this lift is going to be less expensive than the body work and the replacement parts that you're going to have to do. So maybe I'm doing you a favor on this. Well, on this particular 210 Roadtrek, we did lift the front of it and the rear of it. Both of them are going to be really important. And as I got to drive this thing around a little bit, it was really nice how the back rides. It definitely, you can tell a big difference in the back of it. Before we jump into the back of it though, we're going to talk about the front suspension. So on here, you're going to notice there is a 265/75/16 tire, and I don't even know the brand of this tire. These guys are all the way from Canada coming down here to beautiful Southern California. But up on the front, guys, you know we keep it really simple on these Chevy Express vans, and this is on a Chevy Express van platform. 3500 as a matter of fact right there. So on this, we did do our Weldtec Designs spindle. We also added our coil spacer, and then to finish it off, a Fox shock. I mean, it's really simple, guys. Now, of course, these are some factory tires, and you know, if you do want to add a set of methods, we have those as well. Now on this, you could go to a 285 tire as well. Just know that if you're going to do that, you may have to do a little bit more trimming than we did here in the front, and also here on the back portion of the tire. So not a big deal. Another thing to keep in mind is you can see you do have this body mount inside the wheel well, and you can tell the tire used to rub on that. Keep in mind, guys, or keep an eye on that, because if your tire's rubbing, you definitely don't want to chew it up, and it's an easy little modification. You can cut that and clearance that out, give it a lot more space. But you can tell as we come down here and look, you're gonna just see how much more ground clearance you have, you know, on here. But it's not even really the front or the back portion, it's the middle of the van that we see these things kind of get hung up, or the rear of them getting hung up and getting torn off, which is never a good thing. So that's enough about the front suspension. Let's go talk about what we did in the rear. All right, so we're gonna pop our head underneath the back of this thing, and the first thing that you're gonna notice is a giant set of progressive leaf springs that we've added to this. Well, in most of these Roadtreks, we see the stock or the factory springs that are in there. They've either added a spring to it in order to get more height of it. Sometimes they will add airbags as well. And in this one, there was also a 2-inch block in there to get that additional height necessary just to make this thing look good. It's kind of like how they cheat the Class C's up in order to get them to have more clearance, just to get them off the lot. Well, you can see as we look at the back of this, there's definitely a ton of clearance in the back of this, and it's not going to drag on pretty much anything unless you're out rock crawling with this. But what's really nice is this progressive set of springs. One other thing to keep in mind, if you're going to be doing this kit on the rear of your Roadtrek, I would also highly recommend you replace the shackles as well. These ones were pretty worn out, and you already have the spring apart, so you might as well go ahead and do that. So this is really nice. The last thing we did do to the rear of this, we added a set of Fox shocks to the back of it to get you that really nice ride and control it. But really simple, guys. I mean, I love the simplicity of these Chevy kits, and especially on this Roadtrek. Now, here's my 10 cents, guys, and if you're wondering why it's 10 cents, well, it's the cost of inflation, but it's also my other YouTube channel. Head over to Jeremy's World 10. I've got all kinds of cool stuff over there, where I might tell you, well, heck, if this was mine, I might add a set of 2-inch wheel spacers to the back of this. I want to get this tire out a little bit more. also increase that track width and give it a little bit more stability. So that's my 10 cents, guys. I would love to know what you think about putting wheel spacers on the back of your Ford or Chevy van. These things are rad. So one other thing to consider if you're going to be lifting your Roadtrek, either a 190 or 210, well, of course you want to go to that larger size tire, because with that larger size tire, it's also going to help give you a smoother ride on those whoops and bumps and wherever you're trying to get off grid. So one thing is you're going to also have to change your spare in the rear as well. And usually it's not going to fit underneath that stock cover that really conceals that spare really nice and keeps it out of the weather. But something else to consider, and sometimes even on these, what we'll do is we will run a wheel spacer actually on there in order to put the whole spare, keep it all on the back of this, utilizing the stock mount that came on these Roadtreks. So again, guys, just trying to help you out thinking forward, because you're definitely going to want a full-size spare. You don't want to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and don't ever put the little donut spares on the rear end. You'll do more damage than good. All right, guys, so there it is, a Roadtrek 210 Popular. Again, this is going to be a 5-inch lift kit that we did on this with the progressive leaf springs, which are just amazing on this, coming in at like 5,500 pounds in the rear. So a really, really nice setup, and it's going to give you an even better ride. That's what's going to be important. Also, we got to talk about some spares and my 10 cents. And like I said, guys, if you want to know more about the craziness that I'm doing, head over to Jeremy's World 10. I'll put a link down below, and do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, come hang out with me. I'm teaching you guys all kinds of more fun stuff that maybe just isn't suspension and vans. So that's all I have for this video. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below. Otherwise, I'm Jeremy from Weldtec Designs. I'll see you guys in the next video.